Afternoon, guys. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Guys, we're going to be having a hangout live stream tonight. I want to go ahead and do some analysis on Bitcoin. I want to kind of just hang out with you guys tonight and really just get a feel for what the state of the cryptocurrency market is. I hope you're all doing very well. How's everybody's night going? Have you been profitable today? Have you made any short positions in Bitcoin? Are you looking for Bitcoin to have a bounce relatively soon? Are you looking to buy into some more Bitcoin perhaps for a long-term swing trade? Guys, how are you doing? John says, greetings from Malibu. Greetings from Florida. Mike Johnson in the house. By the way, Mike Johnson, you have probably the most awesome name that I've ever heard. I really like that name. I have a friend of mine who knows someone named Don Johnson, and just the last name Johnson, when you have a one-syllable first name, just sounds so cool. Hey, reading the press right now, it sucks. Yeah, it's not looking great, guys. Greetings from West Hollywood, Delilah. I didn't know you were around West Hollywood. Guys, I do apologize that the live stream is late tonight. The live stream, I'll be honest with you, almost didn't happen. I am exhausted, so we're just going to kind of be chilling out, having a little bit of a hangout stream. We're going to be doing a lot of chatting, a lot of chilling, and we're just going to be here for about an hour or so because it is currently 8:53 Eastern Standard Time, and I normally go to sleep around 10 so that I can try and get up early in the morning and get the video out for you guys. So we're going to be doing that. I hope you're all doing well. If you guys do look forward to the live stream and you guys think that there's going to be a good conversation here, guys, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Let's see if we can get that to like 25 to 50 likes right off the bat. Let's just wait before we do anything before we do anything really important. We'll go ahead and wait for a couple more people to join. We didn't have starting soon going for very long. I'll be buying in later, says Don Johnson. Okay, Don Johnson's in the house. That's really funny I say that. Fella named Don Johnson in the house. When's everyone buying? I'm looking to put in some more longer-term trades right now. Do you think Bitcoin will test the 21 weekly exponential moving average? We're going to talk about that later. Almost certainly, in my opinion, yeah, I think that's probably going to happen. Guys, I'm really trying to stick to this commitment of doing a live stream every single night. I just had a couple friends over. They just left, and I really want to just kind of chill and do some TA, talk to you guys. Greetings from the great state of Texas. Texas is a great state, guys. Had a layover in Texas about a month ago or so when I was flying home. You know I ain't gonna miss you. Oh, guys. How's everybody doing today? Let's let a couple more people come on in. Hey, from Istanbul. Hello. Hello. Let's kill that fly. Ah, get out of here. Actually, that's a mosquito. Guys, I live in Florida. I hate mosquitoes. Tulio says Jeb. Tulio. Sattler. Ah, got him. No. Thanks for the live. Yeah, guys, we appreciate it. Oh, thank you very much, Don Johnson. You have an awesome name. I was just saying I love the name Don Johnson, and then your boy Don Johnson joins us. Jeb, where do you think we're going to bottom? I guess we'll go ahead and dive on into some TA here, guys. I want to talk about bottoms. I want to talk about where I think Bitcoin's headed to, and also just want to kind of hang out because, you know, it's getting pretty late. I'm a little bit out of it right now. If you guys are wondering where Bitcoin's probably going to head to, I'm really thinking that $10,000 is a major level of support. That does not by any stretch of the imagination mean it's going to hold, though. I want to show you some other levels of support. There's one out on the 2 daily. I'm blanking on which one it was. I want to say it's the 50. Let me go ahead and show you. Yeah, the 50 right here out on the 2 daily chart is looking to show us a little bit of support. There are other moving averages out here that we can look at also, but one of the main ones I'm looking at is on the daily chart. It'd be the 20, excuse me, not on the daily chart, on the weekly chart. It'd be the 20 exponential moving average. You guys know I've been talking about this for a while. Some people in the chat were just talking about the 20 exponential moving average. I'm looking at this to be the level that Bitcoin's probably going to go to. A lot of times in bull markets, Bitcoin will have healthy consolidation and retracement down to the 20 exponential moving average. Out here on the weekly chart right here, you can see for this entire bull market, guys, Bitcoin was always coming down testing this. So while I'm not concerned about Bitcoin yet, we are moving in a direction that could be concerning should Bitcoin not get a bounce down there. And to remind you guys, that level is right up around here. We're looking for Bitcoin to go to a region right around there. That's about where that 20 EMA is. And we also have levels of support right here that we can go ahead and draw. We're looking at a very clean chart because I've gone ahead and cleaned everything up and we don't have our grid lines on. But I'm looking for Bitcoin to come down here around $9,084. That happens to be the same level that our friends Goldman Sachs, or friends is tentative, but the people at Goldman Sachs have been saying to look out for. If Bitcoin goes below that, they're bearish. I'm bearish as well. $9,000 is kind of the do or die level. If Bitcoin goes that low, it needs to result in a bounce. We did just have a donation by Gregory Dean, donated $5. He said, wanted to be first. I appreciate what you do. Thanks. Well, thank you very much, Gregory Dean, guys. I very much appreciate the donation. And guys, I very much appreciate you guys tuning in. It always flatters me when I start a live stream and I just see like 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 people join the live stream within like a minute or two of it starting. That is so humbling. That is really just so cool, guys. Not very long ago before the live stream started, there's no way I would have gotten 100, 200, 300, 400 people to listen to what I have to say and join the community that we're trying to build here. That's really something special. So thank you guys for being a part of that. Daily chart, please, Jeb. We're on the daily chart. I guess you're going to like that. 9K, yeah, guys, 9K is what we're going to need to be looking out for. Satoshi Money says, we appreciate Jeb. Well, I appreciate you guys. Guys, one thing I do also want to mention is if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash those likes. It does help out the channel when you do that. And also, if you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis videos, and we're trying to do daily live streams. It's very taxing, but I definitely want to keep it going. I'm really much looking forward to it. What I was trying to show you earlier, guys, real recognizes real. Well, thank you. One thing I was trying to show you earlier, guys, is the 2-daily chart on the 20 EMA. As you can see, Bitcoin has maintained support above this level very consistently for the last 4, 5, 6 months or so. We even got support here. Fortunately, we did break below it here, and Bitcoin had a rally from there. And more recently today, Bitcoin has broken below this. Bitcoin was trading a little bit higher in the last couple of videos. Even today's video that went live on the channel, Bitcoin was trading a little bit higher than where it is right now. Bitcoin did actually fall through that and looks like it may be heading down here below $10,000. Let's go ahead and see here. Crypto Zombie Army, yep. Bitcoin dropped again. When will it go up? Great question. Guys, I honestly am not looking for a bottom right now. A lot of times when Bitcoin puts a bottom in, you're gonna know when that bottom's coming in because there's a lot of different technicals that are going to be saying that that bottom is in. In my humble opinion, the bottom's probably down here around $9,000. We could set some kind of tentative bottom for a couple days here at $10,000. Guys, we might even rally back up to like 10.4, 10.5, 10.6. But at the end of the day, I don't really see that resulting in a whole lot. Bitcoin's probably going to fall farther from there, which is unfortunate if you're trying to long right now. But if you're trying to short right now, there is quite a bit of profit to be made if you're like me and you believe that Bitcoin's going to drop another 9%. If you're trading on 10x leverage, that's a 100% gain with a stop loss, or excuse me, a liquidation price that isn't actually that far. That's actually relatively far away with 10x. So I think there's a lot of good opportunities for trades right now. You just have to always keep your eye out for them. There's a lot of trades that I actually wanted to do earlier today, and I got distracted. I was going to short up here like $10,600 or whatever it was when today's video goes out. I would have done that. Unfortunately, I got distracted. I had a bunch of other stuff going on. I didn't get to put the trade in, but that trade probably would have made about 20-30% in the span of a day. That's a pretty good return. Jimmy Mueller says, Jeb, my man, what's up? What's up, Jimmy Mueller? Old face in the house, guys. Legit Lyrics PH says, love your channel a lot. Thank you for sharing knowledge for newbies like me. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the kind words. It does mean a whole lot. Thank you very much for that. Lonely Heart said, Bitcoin dropped again. When will it go up? Guys, Bitcoin, like I said, it's probably not found a long-term bottom right now. At this point, since Bitcoin has very much confirmed a new downtrend and we're moving to the downside as quickly as we moved up, we're probably going to need to blow off some more bearish steam. We're probably going to need to see some more correction, some more bearishness for this to actually be able to develop into anything. From there, if Bitcoin comes down here to some of these levels of support we've talked about, then it's very possible that we can have a bounce above $9,000. I'll show you a couple of those a little bit later, but the main one that I'm looking at is $9,000. We did just have another donation, though. Mr. John Connolly donated $10. He didn't leave a message, but I do want to thank you, John Connolly. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. It really does help when you guys do that because, like I said, guys, this is a business. I mean, this is a legal business entity. You can look up the business in Florida's records and everything. that we have an employee now. We have payroll that's going. I mean, this business, this YouTube channel is growing very quickly. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I'm looking to add more staff. I'm looking to get a lot of things done with the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. It's moving very quickly, and I'm really excited about what's going on. I'm really excited about the future of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency and this channel, guys. I'm very much looking forward to what the next 12 months are going to bring. They're going to be crazy good for Bitcoin and the channel. I'm so excited. Johnny Mueller says it's an awesome card. Guys, as our friend Mike Johnson in the chat said, press that weird thumb icon. Guys, you got to hit the like button. We have 166 of you guys in here, which is always crazy to me, and only about 39 likes. I mean, some of you guys aren't pulling your weight. You got to go ahead and smash that like if and only if you are enjoying the live stream. And also, guys, if you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. It's that little red button that says subscribe in white text. I promise you guys I won't charge you. You don't have to even donate to hit that subscribe button. We're not on Twitch, guys. Frank Tran, welcome back. Frank Tran, you're a familiar face. Jeb, I don't know if you already said it, but why did the price drop super hard? Honestly, I think the main reason that the price dropped super hard is because Bitcoin rejected from this downtrend, and we finally got some price action that resulted from that. Bitcoin rejecting from here was quite bearish, and the bulls, guys, just weren't strong enough. Bitcoin, what you guys got to remember is that, yes, Bitcoin's been in a downtrend for a month and a half, but keep in mind also that Bitcoin was in an uptrend for a long time as well. Bitcoin was in an uptrend for over 160 days. Excuse me, not over 160 days, over 130 days. We rallied nearly 300%, depending on where you define the beginning of this uptrend. So it looks like we've had a long-term downtrend. We haven't. It's just that the downtrend that we're having right now, and this is really important, guys, the downtrend that we're having right now is proportional to the uptrend that we had, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking at this weekly exponential moving average, and we haven't pulled back to it, which means that there is still more room for us to have healthy consolidation and pull back to the 20 EMA as we did during this market back here, and then have a bounce off of that. So all's not lost just because we're moving to the downside. Someone said, does your academy offer subscription courses? Guys, that's one thing I did want to mention is that we are now running a sale on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you check in the link in the description down below, it actually won't be in the description of this video, but I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. It's August 2019. That'll be a $40 off coupon code for when you join CT2A. We've talked about this previously. There are a lot of people on the channel who have gone through CT2A. This is where the revenue for the business is generated, and it's also where I show you guys how to trade cryptocurrency. So it's a win-win exchange. I show you guys and I teach you guys how to trade and analyze these markets, and I also show you how to do a lot of things in these markets other than trading and investing. There's a lot to it. John Connolly just donated $25, said, love seeing my name in gold. Thank you so much, John Connolly. That's amazing. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate the love you guys are showing. It means so much to me when you guys, and when you donate, but also when you hit the like button, when you subscribe, when you hit the notification bell, when you join the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. It's so flattering to me that you guys enjoy the content that I put out here, that we put out here, that we work together to create. That means so much. That really does. That's so cool that you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. I'm really excited about that. It's just, it's something that's always in the back of my mind, like, wow, it's just so cool. Jeb, have you ever considered live call-ins? I have. I don't want to do them just yet because I want to get like more acquainted to doing the live streaming thing. I'm still pretty new to it, but I do want to do something like that in the future. It would probably be through the Discord server. So if you guys aren't in the Discord server, check that out at the link in the description down below. I'm going to go ahead and update the description for the coupon code for CT2A. I need to go ahead and put the, oh, there we go. Now the correct one is in there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, someone said, John Connolly, you go, rich man. Yeah, guys, it's crazy. There are a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space that are absolutely filthy rich. There are some people in the cryptocurrency well, not in CT2A, but in the Discord server specifically, that have like $10 million plus in Bitcoin. There are some crazy rich people in this space. Guys, we did just have a new subscriber, so I want to go ahead and give them a shout out. Francisco Ramirez has subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream, Francisco. Guys, if you want your name in the lights and you want the Crypto Zombie to go ahead and give you an introduction to the channel and for me to give you a shout out here on stream, make sure you smash that subscribe button. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis videos and daily live streams that I absolutely love, guys. I'm very tired tonight. I almost didn't manage to get the live stream out, but I'm like, you know what, guys? I need to have the conversation with you guys. I feel incomplete not live streaming. Jimmy Mueller says the course is well worth the money. It works great. Thank you for the testimony, Jimmy Mueller. You've been in the course for quite some time. And everything I've heard, guys, people are really enjoying the content. Of course, I talk to most of my students, and they love it. Let's go ahead and zoom in here to the minute chart because I want to do a little bit more, but it looks like we may be having some short-term price volatility, and I want to catch and see if anything crazy happens here. Jimmy Mueller said not paid to promote either. Yeah, I don't have any affiliates for the program. That's something that I'm not against, actually. If any of you want to promote the CT2A with affiliates, then you can do that. If you do that, though, make sure you make it clear that you're promoting it through an affiliate link. I don't want people to think that you know what I mean. I don't want people to think I'm paying people for testimony when it's not true. Jeb, weekly MACD is very close to cross-sell. Will this mean way more downside? That's something that we actually talked about in today's video, is the weekly chart MACD and also the daily chart MACD, because both of them are looking like they're going to be crossing bearish relatively soon. And it's not something that I'm very happy about. As you can see, we've already had the bearish cross on the daily chart, but it looks like we may be seeing the same thing on the weekly relatively soon. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to a couple of people because we had 3 new subscribers just now. Krishna Kumpati, welcome to the channel, my friend. Percy Goodwin has subscribed. Alex Gibson, and we just had another notification. That was Gregory Dean, donated $5 through Super Chat. Said, where's all that institutional money, FOMO, anti-inflation, blah, blah, blah. All the positive and going down, don't get it. I'll go ahead and answer that for you because that's a very valid question. Where is the bullishness if all these things that we're saying are true? Where, if we have all these institutions stepping into the space, if we have all this money coming into the space, then why are we going down? That's a very valid and a very good question. So let's see if we can tackle that here briefly. Guys, it's very simple why the market is going down. It needs to correct. Sophie Tech has just subscribed also. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream. If you guys want a shout out and you want to see daily content on the cryptocurrency market, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But guys, it's very, very simple why the market is pulling back. It needs a correction. Guys, it happens in every single market. If we look here on the S&P 500, during the most bullish, some of the most bullish parts of this bull run that the S&P 500 and the rest of the stock markets have been on in the last decade, there were large pullbacks, like this time in here. The market was relatively healthy in 2016, and it may have been a little bit overextended, but it was doing pretty well. We had a pullback. Same thing happens in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. If we look on the daily chart, guys, even when Bitcoin's very healthy, guess what? It can have a 40% correction. Back over here, Bitcoin ran to 10,000, pulled back to 3, 40% correction in 13 days. That seems like it's really bad, but it's not. It's healthy correction. So that's where you have to try and differentiate between what pullbacks are unhealthy correction and what pullbacks are healthy correction. And guys, right now, for now, we're still in the state of healthy correction. The reason for that has a lot to do with our moving averages and the technical analysis. Bitcoin has not fallen through some very key levels. For example, Bitcoin has not fallen bearish through the 20 exponential moving average here on the weekly chart. If we look back in time, this is a very important moving average that Bitcoin needs to stay above because it normally stays above it in markets. Guys, I tell you all the time, 2 of the ways you can tell if a technical indicator is useful and valid is look at the price history, see how the market has reacted to it in the past, and also how many people are using it to trade. Because a technical indicator that no one looks at is completely and utterly useless because the power of technical indicators comes from people making trades off of them. The 20 exponential moving average is one that has a lot of price history to back it up, as we can see right in front of us, and also it's one that a lot of people look at. The 20/21, people look at different ones, but in general, that moving average is one to keep an eye on. Right now, Bitcoin's above this, so as far as I'm concerned, any pullback down to about $9,000 is still healthy correction. So even though the market is looking very strong, even though the institutions are stepping into the space, and even though I think the next few years are very bullish for Bitcoin, Bitcoin had like a 6-month rally nearly. It's going to need a pullback. Bitcoin rallied for 140 days. You do the math on that, that's like 4 or 5 months. You're, of course, going to have some kind of correction on that. That doesn't mean that we're unhealthy. It just means that Bitcoin needs to correct. You know, that's not the end of the world. Made 50% off shorts in the past 2 days. Exactly, guys. It's not a bad thing when the market goes down. 1, you get to buy more Bitcoin for your investing portfolio. And 2, if you're on the right exchange, it's just as easy to short as it is to long. So it's really not that big of a deal if Bitcoin goes up or down. What matters is volatility. That's why I really like looking at CoinMarketCap and seeing how volatile the market's been, because the higher this number is, right about here when it lows, the higher this number is, the more money you can make. when you sort by the change on the day, which Icon's doing really well today, by the way, when you sort by change on the day and you have some of these cryptocurrencies that are moving 10-20% in a day, that's really good, because what that means is there's a lot of volatility in the market. When there's a lot of volatility in the market, guess what? It's easier to make profitable trades, or rather, the trades that you make are going to be more profitable. Doesn't necessarily mean they're easier to make. I want to be clear on that, but it does mean when you make the right trade, they're probably going to be more profitable, whether it's a long or a short. So guys, let's go ahead and catch up on chat here. Mike Johnson says AFK, be back soon. Guys, we've had a lot of donations today. I really appreciate that. We're already up to $45 in donations, and we've only been live streaming for 20 minutes. If you want to hit that donation button and get a shout out, or you want to, you have a question that you want to ask me, if you want to support the channel, you can use that little rectangle with the square, that little rectangle with the $ in it below the chat box, and do that. That's really awesome that you guys have done that. Videotape says, good night all, never mind $100,000 Bitcoin next month, 100,000 subs for 100,000 subs for Jeb in a month. Great content. Thank you so much, dude. I am so looking forward to the day that we get that silver play button. I am so excited. I'm going to hang that right behind the computer monitors I have here at Crypto Jeb Industries. I'm really, really excited for that. There will definitely be a vlog on that. By then, you guys will know what I look like, and we'll vlog that, the unboxing. Good night, Videotapes. Also, Videotapes is also a regular here, so much love to him. Let's see here. Guys, what are your guys' take on this market right now? What do you think about the last couple of days here when Bitcoin has been correcting, especially over the last 36 hours or so here when Bitcoin's been having this correction? Do you think this is healthy? Do you think that this is unhealthy? Do you think that this is going to exacerbate into something that's a lot worse? Do you think Bitcoin's going to break that 20 exponential moving average? I want to hear your inputs on the market. I don't want this to be a one-sided conversation where I'm lecturing you guys and answering your questions. I want to see what your input and what your analysis is. So tell me what you think about the markets. I'm interested to hear. Roland asks, are you shorting now, Jeb? I'm not going to short right now because I'm about to go to sleep, and I don't like having positions open when I'm asleep. But I'll be honest with you, I really do like the market for shorting right now, and if I wasn't about to go to sleep, I would probably be opening a short position. I wanted to open a short position earlier today, and I got sidetracked. Unfortunately, I didn't make the trade. I was going to short right up here around 10.55, somewhere around here. If we were to close that position that I opened back then on 5x leverage, then that would have been about a 25% gain that I would have made if I had have only made the trade that I had planned on making and didn't get sidetracked. You know, that's going to happen. It's not the end of the world that I didn't get to make that trade because we didn't. I did gain the experience. It's never a bad idea just to step back and watch the market instead of trading it. In fact, a lot of times it's a good idea to do that. We have had a couple of new people subscribe to the channel. Xinyu Li, welcome to the channel, my friend. I think I pronounced that correctly. Tell me if I did. I very much hope I did. Xinyu Li, or Jinyu Li, I think it's Jinyu Li, and Red M Hood also subscribe to the channel. Guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream. If you guys are new to the stream or you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get to over 100 likes, guys. I know we can do it. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis, daily cryptocurrency live streams, and about 15 times during every live stream I have to remember that you guys can't see this because there's a chat box right here. So I went ahead and moved that. 21 EMA, good indicator, being patient. Absolutely, guys. In the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, the 20 exponential moving average has an entire video dedicated to it. We have videos on moving averages up here, of course, but the 20 EMA and why it's so powerful has an entire video on it in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. There's a coupon code for CT2A in the description down below if you guys are interested. Got a lot of people in the chat who have gone through CT2A. You can talk to them if you're interested in finding out if it's a good program or not. They're going to tell you that it is because I talk to them about it all the time. Apparently a Chinese Ponzi scheme is selling off their Bitcoin, hence the big sell-off and weird price action. Really? That's interesting. I haven't had a whole lot of time to keep up with news today. Let's go ahead and look at a little bit of news. I'm going to show you guys how I kind of just browse news. Some of what I do is I just come here and I just look for anything that jumps out at me. That's one thing I want to hear your input on. How do you guys browse news? Where do you guys get your news from? Because that's one thing I want to start working on is making sure I'm getting news from every source I possibly can. So guys, tell me that in the chat over there. Where do you guys get your news from? I'm really interested to hear where you see that, where you do that. Walmart files patent application for blockchain-backed drone communication. What in the world is that? I'm going to look at that. And a lot of this stuff has come out since I've last looked at the news, so this is all kind of in real time. Messages proving right, created Bitcoin, likely fake, developer testifies. Yeah, that sounds about right. Blockchain firm settles with SEO, register, okay. TerraSign's music streaming platform. Coinbase using Ethereum upgrade. Nevada crypto ATM operators now require money transmission license. That sucks. Let's see. Looks like we got a new subscriber based on that noise. Oh, we have two, actually. Eduardo Rangel and Johnny Burke. Guys, welcome to the live stream and welcome to the channel. I do hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and I do hope you guys are enjoying the videos going out daily. Let's see here. Where do you stand in XRP? XRP, I've talked about this before. Part of my problem with XRP is that XRP is essentially... Let's be honest here, guys. It's not a security necessarily. There's been a lot of talk on that. It's not really a security, but it also operates like one, because even though XRP is useful in Ripple's programs, you have XRapid, XVIA, all these other products, excuse me, that they offer, and they are good products. I like the products that they're offering. I think it's I think they're tackling a real world issue, that being remittances and a lot of international bank transfers. That's a big deal. But at the same time, XRP is not necessary in those programs. So what that means is that you can use Ripple with those services. Excuse me, you can use XRP. Ripple's the company. You can use XRP in Ripple services, but you don't need to. You can also use US dollars or euros or Great British pounds. You can use other you can use other currencies in those, excuse me, which means that XRP is not necessary in Ripple's products. And XRP was built for Ripple's products. So you see, the problem I'm having here is that it acts more like a security. It acts more like a stock that has its price action being driven by how well those products do and how well that company does, rather than being a necessary component of those products. So that's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of XRP, but at the same time, as far as a quote-unquote cryptocurrency goes, it does a pretty good job. It's got short block times. It does have very low fees. I do think it deserves to be in the top 5, and I do think it does have a bright future, but it's one of those altcoins that is not just going to pop off like a popcorn kernel because it's such a bright project. I think it's one of those that's going to follow the pack when an altcoin run does start happening. XRP is just going to be one of the ones that goes along with it, and it's going to have its day or week in the sun, as a lot of altcoins do. Moon Lambo puts out a lot of great stuff on YouTube. I'm not familiar with that channel. In the end, XRP will probably not be adopted by the banks. I think a lot of the products that Ripple are working on are going to go over very well. But as far as XRP itself, I'm not necessarily convinced. By the way, guys, we did have a new subscriber. Also, Duke Kinspocket Studio has subscribed to the channel, guys. If you guys are interested in joining the live stream, and excuse me, if you are interested in joining the channel and making sure you are told by YouTube every day about the new videos that go out and the live streams that we do here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel when you do that, and hopefully you're getting good value out of the live stream. Like I said, guys, we're kind of just chilling out. I'm not doing a whole lot of analysis right now because I'm really tired. I've had a long day. We got about 86 likes right now, guys. Let's see if we can go ahead and skyrocket that to over 100. Really excited to see us being able to do that. I know we can. If you pull your weight, I know we can do it, guys. Pyroman says, at what price will we rebound in your opinion? Between now and $9,000 is what I'm hoping for. If we don't rebound before $9,000, then I'm going to be opening a very high leverage short, because that is going to be very bad. The reason I say that is because right about now, Bitcoin, I mean, it can bounce anywhere, right? I don't see a whole lot of support other than $10,000 being a big even. And historically, guys, I want to point out that even though you'd think $10,000 would be a very major level of support and resistance, if we just draw a horizontal line at 10,000 and we look out through history, there's not actually a whole lot of trading that was substantial around here. We had like a little low right here. We had a high right here. Bitcoin broke straight through it over here. We just so happen to be trading here, but this market isn't done developing, so this doesn't count. $10,000, you'd think it'd be a major level of support and resistance, but in fact, it has never really been. So I'm interested to see whether or not Bitcoin can get a bottom here. I might open a short position before I go to sleep with a tight stop loss. I don't think I'm going to, though, because a short position like this, when we're already halfway through the trend, I want to watch very closely, and I don't want to do those kind of things when I'm asleep. Shout out to the Goat Club. What's up with the thumbs down? So sad. We got some thumbs downs coming in, guys. Who's not enjoying the live stream? Oh, no. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. It went out a little bit late. We had a little bit of trouble in the editing. Let me go ahead and... Oh, I accidentally turned on the live stream. Let's see. Hi from South Africa. Hello. Let's see here. Let's catch up on chat. 8,500 is the CME futures gap. Morgan says, loving your course. My wife says you speak too fast, though. Lol. Morgan, what we're going to be doing is I'm looking into... One of the reasons I haven't revamped CT2A yet is because I want to go ahead and buy a Shure SM7B. And I'm thinking about whether or not I want to do that. I'm probably going to. By the way, that's a microphone. It's a new microphone setup. It's about a $1,000 microphone setup. And I'm thinking about doing that. And when I do that, I'm probably going to go ahead and revamp the course after that. So I'll probably go ahead and order that stuff, all the equipment I need for it. And when I do go through the course again, I think one of the reasons that you guys say I talk too fast is not because I actually talk too fast, but because every once in a while I stumble over my words and it makes me sound like I talk very quickly. So when we revamp CT2A, all the videos in there are going to be very well edited, so there's basically going to be no stumbling over of my words, and I will talk just a little bit slower. There will be less time in each video with more content. CT2A is a great product right now. I think you guys who are in the Academy agree with that. In fact, I know you do, because you always tell me. But it's going to be even better when I go through here and revamp it. When are you posting another video? If you mean for the YouTube channel, in about 12 hours. If you mean for the course, probably within the next 2 months, because I want to start revamping the course starting next week, actually. It might be the week after that, since I have to go ahead and order that new microphone. Just bought the Training Academy, Jeb. Thank you for the $40 off coupon code. No problem, my friend. Let me see. I see where you joined, Don Johnson. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the course. You bought it. You joined us about 3 minutes ago. Jeb, could we get a lower high? Absolutely, we can get a lower high, guys. I mean, we're probably going to be totally honest, if you're talking about these highs up here. A lower high below $11,000, anything like that. We're probably not going to see a high above this right now. We need to find a bottom, guys, and we haven't found one yet. Bitcoin is very much not... I just... Put it this way, I don't have a lot of confidence in $10,000. What does it mean to short John Booker? Very good question. That's a question that a lot of people that are newer to the space or newer to stocks or cryptocurrency have. Essentially what shorting is the opposite of longing. Essentially what you're doing when you long the market, you're betting on the market, so you're buying Bitcoin. We're going to zoom in here to the short-term time frame, so we're moving towards 10,000. When you're longing and shorting are antonyms. When you're longing the market, you're buying Bitcoin. You're betting that the market's going to do well. When you're shorting, which you might be doing right now, as I was just talking to you guys about opening a short position, it looks like it may have been a good idea to do so. When you're shorting the market, you're betting that the market's going to do poorly. So what you do is you go and borrow someone's Bitcoin. You have to do this on exchange. You sell the Bitcoin at current price and take that money. And then what you do is when you close that short, you buy back the Bitcoin and you give the lender the Bitcoin back. So let's say you borrow one Bitcoin from someone and you short at $10,000. You go in and you close that position and you buy back that Bitcoin at $8,000, and guess what? You have the same amount of Bitcoin, but you just pocketed $2,000 in profit. You give them back their Bitcoin plus a fee so that they can make their money, and then you walk away smelling like a rose because you just made 20%. That's how you short. That's what shorting is. You're borrowing someone's Bitcoin, selling it now, buying it back later, hopefully when the price is lower, pocketing the difference, giving them their Bitcoin back. There you go. Good deal. You're done. It's a very similar thing to selling your Bitcoin high and buying it back in low, except with shorting, you're using someone else's Bitcoin or someone else's money, someone else's stock, whatever, whatever you're trading with. Short even if it touches 9K or wait till it rebound below. Honestly, Martin, a position like that, really, you can actually do both. You're not going to be able to do that on some exchanges like Kraken. You can't long and short at the same time. But what you could do down there is have a very high leverage long and a very high leverage short at the same position, and then long betting on the market going up and then short betting on the market going down, and just make sure that, because when you hit $9,000, no matter what we do, it's probably going to be a very volatile move. So you should be able to cover your long or your short position no matter what you do. So keep that in mind. Looks like we are trying to get support at $10,000, guys. I'd like to see a little bit of a bounce here, but no matter what happens, it might not happen now. It's probably not going to. But whenever it does happen, we're probably going to have a pullback from $10,000 below it. That's at least my take on it right now, guys. I might change my opinion on that, but that's what I think it is. That's what I think the market looks like right now. You can long and short on Kraken. You can long and short, but you can't do it at the same time. If you're in a long position and you try to short, what it'll do is it'll take away from your long position. You can't have both a long and a short open at the same time on the same account. And it's not very easy to have two Kraken accounts as one person. Let's see here. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, by the way, go ahead and smash those likes. Let's see if we can get to like 125 likes. I'm really enjoying hanging out with you guys. And also, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I love talking to you guys. I want to see some new faces here to complement the pretty ones that are already here. So, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Really enjoying you guys being here. What if we get a higher low at this point? Does that make it... Let me try and reread that again, because apparently I'm dyslexic, or lesdixic, as I like to say. What if we get a higher low at this point? Does that make it a rounded bottom for a bullish trend? If we get a higher low, I would... Basically what you're talking about, I think, is out here on the daily chart, is a higher low for something like this. Something like that, kind of like a bowl or a head and shoulders pattern. I mean, that's an interesting point, is that if we do put a bottom in here like $10,000, we go to the 4-hourly chart real quick. If we do put a bottom in here like $10,000, because this is part of the reason we're getting support, I should have mentioned this earlier, is this over here. If we do put a bottom in here, this would almost be a very long-term head and shoulders pattern. I might go ahead and talk about that in tomorrow's video, is a head and shoulders pattern. That's possible. You know, I'll look more into that scenario. That's a very good point, because it's very possible that Bitcoin puts a higher low in here, like right here, and then bounces. That's interesting. Yeah, I definitely want to look into that, because if Bitcoin could form some kind of like double-headed head and shoulders pattern and move to the upside, that would be... I'd very much like to see that. The Binance update might cause some bulls, some damage jeb. I'm not sure. Bitcoin and Cardano gets me hot, and it's on the rise. Let's look at Cardano, because a lot of you guys keep talking about Cardano, and I'm not really sure where all the interest in Cardano is coming from, to be quite honest, because this cryptocurrency is just... It just has not done well ever since 2017, and even back then, that was short-lived. I remember Cardano, guys. I remember it crashing and crashing, and then had this little rally and crashed even more. I tried to make trades on this, and it just kind of burned me, and I just haven't liked it ever since. Jeb, can you explain if $10,000 breaks, where is the next support zone? Absolutely, I can. Really, as far as I'm concerned, the next support zone is here at $9,000, guys. Bitcoin has a double bottom right now in effect at $9,100 and change. We have a bottom over here and a bottom over here. In between about $9,000 to $9,400, depending on where people draw this bottom, because honestly, this one is ambiguous enough that you could draw it here at $9,350, or you could draw it at the big even of $9,000. I have mine drawn about $9,084 or so. That's where Goldman Sachs was talking about having theirs as well. That zone between about $9,000 and $9,350 is the major level of support that I'm looking for. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a box there for future videos and future reference, because this looks like it's probably going to become important. So let's go ahead and draw this out to about $9,350 and change right there. This is the zone I'm talking about. It's not a flat level, guys. You got to understand is that when you have a level on a chart, whether it be a level of support, resistance, an uptrend, downtrend, no matter what it is, when you draw a line on a chart, there's actually an invisible zone around it. This level of support that Bitcoin's testing is actually something like this. Bitcoin can get support up here or down here. It can get support up here. I'll move that so where you can see it. I apologize. Right up here or down here, anywhere. It can get support in any of those zones, and it would still be considered support, because there's a zone of support around every single level that you have to keep an eye on. Head and shoulders is a reversal pattern, not a continuation pattern. You're right, but at the same time, when you see a head and shoulders pattern, even if it's not at the bottom of a downtrend, an inverse head and shoulders pattern, excuse me, it's going to normally be a bullish sign. If you see a head and shoulders pattern, even in a place that you wouldn't normally expect it to be, it's probably a good sign, and it's something that you definitely want to keep in mind. Do you think capitulation has begun if Bitcoin breaks 9K? Not necessarily, because... let me show you why. The reason why I say not necessarily is because if we bring up our moving average here, I don't need the 50, I need the 100. Let's go ahead and turn that off and turn this on. If we look at the 100 simple moving average right here, we'll go into a longer term time frame also. This moving average is up here around $9,500. The reason why I haven't talked about that one as much, even though it's just as important as the 20, is because what you see here sometimes is that these moving averages, Bitcoin will go below them for a little while. Like right over here, Bitcoin would go below it for 3 or 4 days. Right there, it'd test a little bit below it. Here, Bitcoin went below this moving average, a critical one, for like 2 months. Over here, Bitcoin's below it for 14, 15 days. So even though Bitcoin during a bull market normally stays above this moving average, it going below it for a little while is not the end of the world. It's when it crashes so far below it, like it did here during this capitulation at the beginning of the bull market of a year and a half ago, that it becomes an issue. If Bitcoin falls a couple $100, $1,000 below this moving average right here, if we fall down here like this and then bounce, that's not the end of the world. This is not the thing I'm worried about. The thing I'd be worried about is if Bitcoin does this and then falls all the way down to like $5,000, $6,000. If it falls down here, this is the thing I'm worried about. So we need to see what happens there. I don't want to see Bitcoin fall too quickly, because if it starts to fall and it falls really far and really fast below that moving average, that's going to be a problem. Remember, that's not the only moving average we're looking at either. We're also looking at the 20 EMA on the monthly chart, on the weekly chart. This is another very important, crucial moving average. Is sitting down here around around $8,900. We want to see Bitcoin stay above that for exactly the same reason. Bitcoin normally stays above it, and you want to look at the price. You want to look at the price history and the data for what has happened to the market in the past to see what it might do in the future. And so far, Bitcoin in bull market stays above this moving average. But like I said, guys, if Bitcoin falls below it for a little while, we go down to maybe as low as $8,000, we could still be in territory for a bounce. We could still see Bitcoin rally from there. It's just going to be a matter of seeing how that plays out, guys. It's going to change for every situation. It's going to be dependent fully on what the market conditions are at the time. But that's something that we're going to have to discuss when we get there. Let's see. Is there a possible for $13,000? Absolutely. If we get a bounce just about anywhere in this zone, anywhere in the next $1,500 below us, we'll probably see $13,000 again within the next 3 months. Probably within the next month or two, actually, if we can get a proper bounce, guys. But that's what we're looking for, is a proper bounce, because we haven't had that yet. Right now, Bitcoin's in a very clear downtrend with this exponential moving average, or 20-hourly exponential moving average, the 20-hourly EMA. We're below it right now. We're very clearly getting rejected off of it, as you can see right over here. So that's not good. I mean, it's very simple. It's just not a good thing. Guys, like I said, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash those likes. Let's see if we can get up to 150 likes. I know it's possible. I know we got it in us, guys. We got to pull our weight. I know we can do it, guys. Make sure you smash those likes. And also, if you're enjoying the live stream, you're enjoying the chat we're having here, make sure you tell us in the comment section what you're interested in, what you want to see talked about. And also, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated every single time a new video goes out. And guys, also, by the way, like I said, we are running a sale right now on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Don Johnson joined us a little while ago, and we've had nearly 800 people go through CT2A. The course is getting ready for a revamp. And guys, I want to be very clear, when we do revamp the course, and when I do go through here and remake all these videos, add several of them here, that's not going to cost you an extra penny. If you join CT2A, you get all current and future content for life, for one payment. It's not a subscription-based service. It's not a, oh, you get access to the course for 6 months for this much money. It's, you pay $159 with a coupon code, and you get access to all of this information for life, plus everything I add in the future, of which there's going to be quite a bit. So it's a really good deal. If you want to join us, then you can do so at the link in the description down below and the coupon code down there as well. We've had a lot of people join. You can ask some of the people in the chat. You can join the Discord server, talk to people in there that have joined. It's a good product. I stand by that, and people enjoy it. You can talk to them and get their opinion on it yourself. We've got plenty of testimonials. I have like 50 plus testimonial screenshots on my desktop. Crypto Jeb, do you hold only Bitcoin or other altcoins too? Right now, I'm only holding Bitcoin. And the reason I'm only holding Bitcoin is because, quite simply, Bitcoin's doing the best of all the cryptocurrencies, and because I want to accumulate as much Bitcoin as I possibly can. When I start seeing signs that an altcoin cycle is going to come, I'll probably start adding more altcoins back into my trading and investing portfolios from there. Jeb, thank you for all the help. I haven't done the classes, but I've learned a ton from just watching daily. Well, thank you so much, Time Hawk. I mean, if you want to take it to the next level, it's a good idea to join CT2A, but you can get a lot from the videos as well. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see here. What is the best exchange site? That depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to exchange between fiat and cryptocurrency, I'd say either Coinbase or Kraken. Those are two that I've used in the past. A lot of people give crap to Coinbase, but it's a pretty good service. I don't know why people rag on Coinbase so much. It's a good service. Coinbase is a good place to start, especially if you're newer to the market. If you're more advanced in the market and you've been in the market as long as I have, and you're investing in massive chunks like I am, like many thousands of dollars being wired over, a good place to do that is on Kraken, because you can wire transfer on Kraken. I don't think you can do that on Coinbase. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But on Kraken, you can do wire transfers, and it's very simple, very safe, very effective. Kraken's a good exchange. Kraken, also, one of the things I like about Kraken is that, as far as I'm aware, it's the only U.S. exchange where you can do leverage trading. Unfortunately, it's only up to 5x leverage, but you can do some, and you can actually do a lot with 5x leverage. You don't need 100x leverage to do really well in the markets. So if you're interested in leverage trading, another good place to do that is on Kraken. So I'd say those two. Look into Coinbase, look into Kraken, look into Bittrex, look into Binance, look into BitMEX. Those 5 exchanges, depending on where you are going to be really good. Kobe said, Jeb, what's your next buy level? 9 grand. I'm not buying until then. I'm probably going to be shorting until then. I take that back. Actually, I might buy before then into my investing portfolio. Anything sub $10,000, I want to gobble up. You wire transfer $10,000 plus on Coinbase Pro. Yeah, I don't remember what the limit is on Kraken, but it's like, I think it's like $50,000 a day or something. It's ridiculous. And if you get upgrades like $500,000 a day, it's actually insane how much you can wire transfer. I have it up on my other screen right now. I'm going to go ahead and check and make sure I close that position. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, let's see here. $8,500 is expected to be a strong buy zone. How far do you think it could go up? $8,500, just about anything below that I'm getting really scared for. But I could see Bitcoin bouncing around $8,500, hopefully around $9,000. How far do you think it could go up? If we bounce down there, guys, I'm expecting Bitcoin to go back and break $14,000 before the year is over. We had enough strength in the tank before a lot of fundamentals started kicking in. This was just on hype for Bitcoin to get all the way up here to 14K. But guys, one thing you also have to remember, this is really important too, is that Bitcoin has had this gigantic rally to start the bull market. We're very far into bull market territory. But at the same time, guys, the strength of that bull market has not been tested yet. This bull market is completely unproven. Bitcoin is having a downtrend right now. This is the first downtrend of the year, of the bull market, of the like third bull market in Bitcoin's history. This is a really crucial time. And it's very important that Bitcoin has a strong bounce here and continues the bull market and breaks this level at 14K. It's really important we do that. So I want to see how that plays out because, I mean, guys, just because we're in a bull market now and just because bull markets typically last a long time in Bitcoin doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen again. So keep that in mind, that could change and Bitcoin could, in fact, not go as high as we think it's going to, depending on how this market plays out in the next couple of weeks. Jeb, the daily candle closed horrible. I can't see Bitcoin going up from here. I agree. It did close horrible. As you guys can see, we're on the daily chart right now. I mean, this is just an ugly candlestick. It's nasty. And guys, like Yusuf said, I'm not looking for bullishness on Bitcoin right now. I think we're going down to 9,000. Lows 3, major lows. Guys, like I said, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you hit those likes. We're getting really close to 150, and I would love to see us break that. And also, if you are new here and you are enjoying the live stream and you want to see more, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Guys, your name's going to flash up on screen, and we're going to introduce you to the community here. I'd love to see your pretty face in the live streams in the future. So go ahead and do that. And guys, I'm really enjoying the live stream, having a good time with you guys tonight. I love doing these. Love doing them a whole lot. Someone asked, do you think we're going to see a $3,000 Bitcoin again? Hopefully not, because if we go that low, something catastrophic has happened in Bitcoin that will probably take a year or more to recover from. I do not want to see that happen. That could and probably would be very bad for the market if we saw that. J. Rard said, just tuned in, Jeb. What's up? What is up, my friend? J. Rard is a moderator in the chat and a member of the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. I was just telling them about the new sale we're running. Hope you're having a good one, man. Let's see here. I sold at 11.1, waiting to buy under 10. Fair enough. Jeb, why do you think 9K? Certainly, we've talked about that a little bit, but I'll go ahead and rehash it. If we look here on the hourly chart, there's a very specific reason why I'm calling $9,000 as a likely bottom. The main thing is that we have a double bottom down there right now, right? We have these bottoms down here, right there at 9K, right there at 9K. In between about $9,000, the big even. It's got 3 zeros in it. That's a big even. People are going to be trading around that. And also, right up here, up towards the bottom, up towards like the more well-established part of this bottom, around 9,350. In between that zone, anywhere in there, I could see Bitcoin getting support. Anywhere in this zone between 9,000 and 9,350, I could easily see Bitcoin getting support in. A lot of that has to do not only with the bottoms that we have right now, but it also has to do with other moving averages. One of them being our 100 simple moving average, which is sitting up here around 9.5, but the main one would actually be the 20 weekly exponential moving average, guys. That's sitting down here around $8,900, and by the time we get down here, we'll probably be around $9,000. I want to see Bitcoin bounce off of that and get support there. It just so happens that 9K, a previous double bottom, and the 20 weekly EMA are converging, which makes $9,000 a very strong candidate for a bounce. So, let's go ahead and frame the market so we can see a little bit better. I want to zoom in just in case anything crazy happens and catch up with chat. We love you doing the live streams too, Jet. Well, thank you so much, man. We could potentially be in a macro symmetrical triangle pattern with a bottom forming here. What do you think, Jeb? That's something that I've talked about. I haven't talked about a symmetrical triangle pattern, but in fact a descending triangle pattern. If we look at the hourly chart, the reason I say that is because we have a very clear downtrend defined, which honestly is a very ugly downtrend, and we have a flat bottom down here around $9,000. If we extrapolate this, then that puts a convergence of these two trend lines way out here on into the beginning of next year. And I don't think Bitcoin's going to be in a range like this. Excuse me, on into November, not actually quite as far as I thought. Out over here, I don't think Bitcoin's going to get this low. I don't think Bitcoin's going to see this low of volatility into here. And I don't think that Bitcoin's going to get that far. But we could see something like that for him. I'm definitely subscribing as we continue forward to some kind of triangle pattern theory. If we break a new low, pattern changes to a bull flag. That's true, actually. That's a good point. Ooh, just the pin I'm clicking, I just stabbed myself with. Oh, guys, I'm very tired. Yusuf Bar just donated $5. It says, thank you for all your help and knowledge. Well, thank you for the donation, man. That's really very much appreciated. Guys, I really appreciate the donation. We've got a lot of them coming in today. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, you can do what our friend Yusuf just did and donate to the channel with Super Chat. Right under where it says say something, right under the chat box, there's a little rectangle with a $sign. If you want to support the channel, if you're feeling like you're getting value out of the live stream here today, you feel like you're learning something, you're enjoying the community that we're building, it really does help when you do that. So if you want to do that, you can use the Super Chat functionality, especially if there's a question that you really want me to answer, you really want to get my attention on something. That's a great way to do it. So thank you, Yusuf. That's very kind and very much appreciated. Let's go ahead and see here. And also, guys, like I said, if you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. We've got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new faces in the live stream tonight, and I'd love to see some of you guys who are already here go ahead and commit and hit that subscribe button. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis. I want you guys to be updated on what's going on in the market, and a good way to do that is to subscribe to the channel and watch the daily videos. Tim Dooley says, hey, Jeb, what's up? Guys, what is up is not Bitcoin. That is what is up, guys. Bitcoin is down quite a bit, trading around $10,000. What is also up? Let's see. What is also up? The sky, the ceiling, how you feeling, man? That's what's up. I know there's one of you out there who's never heard that before, and you're going to think I'm so slick for that little rhyme. I bought at 10.6, and I'm not even worried because thinking long. Good deal, man. I mean, I buys from up here like above $11,000 in my investing portfolio. I could not care less. Guys, you don't see... I think I have a buy up here like 11.7, actually, in my investing portfolio. I could not care less that that's in profit. In fact, you know what? I think it's pretty funny that it's not in profit. Let me show you this. I bought... let's see. I bought a... This was a $3,000 chunk that I bought on Kraken. I have a $3,000 part of my investing portfolio that's down 15% right now. Don't care. I do not care. What, it's down $450? I could not care less. Because you know what the thing is that as Bitcoin moves, let me give you guys an idea of why I don't care. Let me show you something. I'm going to draw for you real quick the Bitcoin over Bitcoin chart. You guys ready for this? This is the Bitcoin over Bitcoin chart. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go down. It stays the same no matter what Bitcoin does over the US dollar. That's the chart that I care about. And the fact is, Bitcoin over Bitcoin, that's what it looks like. It doesn't change. It just goes sideways. You divide one Bitcoin by one Bitcoin, you get one Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. I could not care less that that's down nearly $500. Why would I? I'm not selling that anytime soon. I'm not going to sell it till it's back into profitability. Who cares? Mr. Anderson says, sub tonight. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, my friend. I don't think it gave you a pop-up, so I do want to give you a shout-out. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream. I've never heard that before. That's sick. I'm a steal it. Yeah, if someone says, hey, what's up? You say, the sky, the ceiling. How you feeling? Colin Townsend says, hey, Jeb, I'm looking at the consistent support we've had on the 10-hour 200 EMA. Maybe worth checking out. I'll see if I can get a 10-hour up here. I don't do custom ranges very often. Let's see if I can do 10-hour here and add that. Let's look at 10-hour on the 200. I basically never look at this. Actually, no, I take that back. I literally never look at this because this is not a level. Interesting. Okay, so essentially what this is really funny. Huh. Okay. I'd like to point out that this moving average you just showed me is almost identical to the 100 daily simple moving average. Like, it's literally almost the exact same thing. Look at this. It's basically literally the exact same moving average. If you were to overlay these two on top of each other, that's pretty crazy. Sound nervous. Who sounds nervous? Lol, not until you sell. No, I'm not being nervous, guys. I'm trying to make a point here because a lot of people freak out when they're not in profitability. Guys, I've been thousands of dollars down on my investing portfolio before. I don't care. I mean, I don't. I mean, why would I, right? I'm not going to sell it anytime soon. It's like, let me put it this way. Let's look at the S&P 500 real quick. If you are trading the S&P 500, excuse me, if we're looking at the S&P 500 and we're just saying this is a chart for real estate prices, let's just say that it's not, but it follows it pretty closely. Let's just say this. Let's say you bought a house right here. You bought at the top during 2007, 2008, and your finances were great. Let's say you have $1 million a year income, and you bought $1 million house. You got money in the bank. You got passive income coming in from real estate, whatever. You're financially stable. Even in a recession, you're not going to get hurt. You're going to be able to maintain your same lifestyle. Let's say you bought a house right here for $1 million. The market crashes. The house is now worth $500,000. Do you freak out? Well, that entirely depends on were you planning on selling the house. Were you trying to flip the house and sell it a year from now with some renovations? In that case, yeah, maybe you might not be happy about that. But let's say you instead bought the house for you and your family and you plan on living there for the next 30 years. Okay, so the market crashed. Your $1 million house is now worth $500,000. Who cares? Are you planning on selling your house? No. If you're not planning on selling your house, then what do you care what it's worth? It could not matter less. It's just a number. Your net worth doesn't actually matter, guys. People think that it means everything, and it does not matter. If you're not planning on selling the house and liquidating that, who cares what it's worth? It's the same thing with your investing portfolio. I'm drilling that home because I want you guys to understand that it's really important not to freak out when the market's down. It's really important not to freak out when your investment portfolio is down, or even when a trade is down, because if you're negative in a trade, one thing you can do is you can just roll that trade over into your investing portfolio and pretend like it never happened and make that profit back 20 years from now. Crypto Benny says, just join CT2A. We'll be up late tonight watching videos after work. Welcome to the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Good to see you. Good to see you there. Let's see if I got the notification that you joined. Haven't gotten it yet. But welcome to the channel, or welcome to CT2A, my friend. As always, if you need anything from me, you need my attention on anything, shoot me an email at cryptojeb@gmail.com. You can get the official email if you want to make sure you're sending to the right one on the About page of the YouTube channel. Anything you need, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, especially if you're in CT2A, I'm going to get back to you. Alpine says, thanks for the analysis. Just found your stream and subscribed. Always looking for analysis from different perspective. Cheers. Welcome to the channel, Alpine Whip. Thank you so much. I hope you are enjoying the live stream. It's real. I just love hearing comments like that, guys. It's so humbling and means so much to me. Yusuf says, Jeb, we saw $10,000 in a bear market. How are you sure we're in a bull market? Good question. Let me read this comment, and then we'll go ahead and answer that. J-Rard said, not sure if you saw that, but I'm pretty proud of this. 1K shorted with 100x leverage at 11.4. Pulled at around 10.1K. Made a full Bitcoin in profit from $1,000. Dang, man. Guys, you can make a lot of money with leverage. Good on you, dude. Good for you, man. That is crazy. Yeah, J-Rard, I forgot about that. You sent me a bunch of messages, and I was, like, driving, and then I was out with people, and I didn't catch up on those. I will try and read all those. You sent me, like, a book, so give me a little while to catch up on that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer everything, because you did send me a lot. But, I do appreciate the enthusiasm, and really good job on that trade, my friend. Yusuf, let's go ahead and answer that question. That's a good one. Jeb, we saw $10,000 in a bear market. How are you sure we're in a bull market? There are a lot of reasons why I'm sure that we're in a bull market. We've talked about this in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. In the bull and bear markets videos, we've just had some of you guys join CT2A. If you're in the course, if you just joined or you have been for a while, if you watch bull and bear markets, there are ways that you can determine when a bull and a bear market has started. One of the ways to do that is with the 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. I'll go ahead and show you. When these two cross, these are the Christmas lines on my chart. When these two cross on the daily chart, that's called a golden cross. This is very, very rare in the history of Bitcoin. In fact, this is only the third time that that's ever happened from memory. Right here, we had a golden cross. And if we look back in time, I think it was 3. It may have been a little bit more than that. We saw one more, and actually we have seen more. I was thinking of another cross that we were looking at. But pretty much the only time you see these golden crosses is at the beginning of a bull market. Right here we had a golden cross where the 50 crossed bullish above the 200. And then right over here at the beginning of the previous bull market we saw a golden cross. And also just a few months ago, we saw a golden cross back over here in April. Someone said, where can I learn to leverage on Kraken? That's a hard thing to do. It's hard to find a good video on leverage trading on Kraken. There is going to be a video that I'm going to make on leverage trading on Kraken in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy coming when I start doing that revamp. So within about a month from now, there's going to be a leverage trading video in this course. If you want to join now, you will get access to that video when that goes live. The link and the coupon code are in the description down below. That video will probably be coming out in the next month. I don't want to put a date on it or anything, but do look forward to that because I do plan on doing that. But one of the your email isn't in the about page. Let's go ahead and show you guys. If you go over here to the about page on the YouTube channel, you go to about right here. There's going to be this that says for business inquiries, click view email address, and it'll show it right there. It hides it because it doesn't want bots sending me emails. If you click that, there might be a little captcha here because I'm on my own YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and check on like my personal channel that all my other subscriptions are on and see what it looks like. Yeah. So on another channel also, you hit view email address, and it's going to say I'm not a robot, submit, and then you can see the email address right there. There's the email address. The reason that that's there is if you guys want to verify who I am, make sure you're talking to the real me. That's a way that you can do that. I made $100 in 2 weeks. Hey man, that's better than nothing. Good on you. Been burned too many times leverage trading. I just hodl now. Fair enough. If you don't want to, then you don't want to. I completely understand that. But as far as the other reasons that we're in a bull market are concerned, we've had our golden cross, and of course, guys, you also know some of these other moving averages. For example, the 20 exponential moving average on the weekly chart. Let's go ahead and pull this back down to 20 instead of 200. We are bullish above this. We've been above it for several months now. Bitcoin is only above this moving average during bull markets. When we're in a bear market, we're below this. There are others that I can get into, like the way that the RSI is calculated. If we look at the weekly chart here, during bear markets, Bitcoin is below 50 on the weekly RSI. When it's in bull markets, it's above it. This is a very, very well-defined trend here. Excuse me. You guys can see that when we're above this, we're in a bull market. As soon as we got out of the bull market, we were below it. Now that we're back in the bull market, we're above it. A lot of ways to define that we're in a bull market. And also, one of the things that's really important for determining whether you're in a bull market or not is consensus. Everybody agrees we're in a bull market, so therefore we're in a bull market. That means more than any technical indicator, actually. Jeb, you think Litecoin is still in a bull market? You know, I kind of disagree with the question there. And the reason I disagree with the question is because I don't think a specific altcoin can be in a bull market or a bear market. I think Bitcoin can be in a bull market or a bear market, and then the altcoins in general are going to be in a bull market or a bear market. Because, I mean, a specific altcoin can be in a bull/bear market, but most of the time the altcoins are going to move in unison. Most of the time when the altcoins are going up, they're all going to go up. Most of the time when they're going down, they're all going to go down. There's a reason that just about every single altcoin today is down between 5 and 9%. It's because they all move together, guys. So I don't, to answer your question, I'll say no, but I don't really like the way that the question is structured. Sherry just donated $5 and said, thank you for your input. Thank you for the donation, guys. That's really cool. We've actually had a lot of donations come in today, guys. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, you can do what Sherry just did. Thank you very much for that. And use the donation feature right below the chat and do a super chat. Here, I'll go ahead and demonstrate for you guys. Let's see. I will send, let's see. I'll send myself I'm gonna give myself a super chat. Hi. This is pretty funny. I love that I'm allowed to do this. It's very funny to me that YouTube allows me to do this. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see if that goes through. Did it go through? Dope. Okay, there we go. Did a super chat to myself. Awesome. JR said, BRB for a bit, don't cut stream. I'm going to keep the stream going for about another 10 minutes, guys, but I do have to get to sleep relatively soon. Unfortunately, I'm really enjoying chatting with you guys, but I do have to get up in the morning and make a video also. You guys know I kind of live and breathe YouTube right now. Shorting is an art. Shorting is very much an art. You have to be very careful with shorting. If you don't know what you're doing, you will get burned very easily. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash that like button. Also, make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis videos and daily cryptocurrency live streams. I don't want you to miss any of them. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We're getting close to 26,000 subscribers, which is always crazy to me. Make sure if you are new here and you are enjoying the live streams, you do perhaps enjoy the videos and you've been thinking about doing it, hit that subscribe button. Let's see, Jib, what do you use leverage on most trades? I almost always use 5x leverage on Kraken when I'm trading, because if I'm not comfortable using 5x leverage, I probably wouldn't make the trade in the first place. So I really don't see a reason not to use it. No, don't go. I don't want to have to go, guys, but I am so tired. I have a bunch of coffee in me, and I'm still very, very sleepy. I'm going to crash today. I'm going to crash tonight. I'll rephrase. Is Litecoin still in an uptrend? I mean, we can look at the technicals on that, but I'll be quite honest with you. The conclusion I would come to is no. We could have some kind of bounce, but I don't think so. Matias Cardoso says, "What? You talk too fast. I put on speed 1.5. Come on, guys, grow a pair. English is not even my native language." That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't feel like I talk very quickly. People say that all the time, but I don't think I've ever had someone in my personal life tell me that I talk fast. And also, whenever I'm watching back the videos, I watch them back in 2x speed, so I'm not used to when I'm watching a video back, like watching to see how it was edited or whatever. It really feels really slow when I'm talking on 1x speed. Maybe that's just because of my own voice. I'm used to listening to it since I'm a YouTuber now. JR said, BRB for a minute, don't cut stream back. Welcome back, because now we're probably going to go for about another 5 minutes, guys. If there's anything you guys want to talk about before we do wrap the stream up in a few minutes, go ahead and tell me. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Go to Crown's Cave if you want to see a fast talker. Yeah, that guy's talking really fast. He talks very, very quickly. I can't talk very quickly right now because I am... You know how when you get really tired and you start slurring your words? That's where I am right now. Very exhausting day. Oh, man. All kinds of things happen today. Let's see. What happened today? I had a friend come over who is who's a chef. And we made pizza from scratch. Like, we made the bread and the dough, and then I did a very bad job of putting toppings on it and everything, and we went ahead and threw the pizza in the oven. It turned out really good. It tasted amazing, guys. If you never made your own pizza, grab one of your friends who knows how to cook, and excuse me, and get them to make a pizza for you. Dream of Stegosauri. Guys, I will dream of Stegosauri and Rianu Keeves as I sleep and count bitcoins and count satoshis as I go to sleep, guys. Oh, man. Sleep is just a glorious thing. Someone once asked me... No, that was a meme, actually. Oh, I take it back. Oh, guys. Guys, we may have to go ahead and wrap it up. Is there anything you guys need to talk about before? Hey, we had a donation come in, actually. Nicholas Kinlad said, donated $5. Thank you so much, man. We have a lot of donations coming in today. Said, thank you for your daily updates. I've been considering getting the TA Academy, but I'm wishy-washy about it. Your opinion? In my opinion, you should be wishy-washy about it. You should be tentative about it, and you should take it seriously. $159 is a lot of money for some people, and if that is a lot of money for you, you should take that seriously. Just because I want people to buy the course and join the Academy, I'm not going to back down from that. Let me put it this way. In business, I find that no matter what you're doing, it's very important that you put morality before your business. And my morals dictate that I have to tell you that you should be wishy-washy about it. You should be tentative about it. You should take it seriously. It's an investment just like any other. You want to make sure you're making the right investment. Now, with that said, I do believe it's a good investment, and I do believe it's worth every single penny. Gregory Dean just said, Nick, buy it. It's great. I didn't tell him to say that. He's in the course. We have a lot of people in the course, guys. We have 800 people in the academy nearly. I'll go ahead and check the real number. I'm not going to flash it up on screen because there's back-end information that doesn't need to be on YouTube. But right now, we have 774 people in the course. I just checked that on my other screen. Gregory saying, just remember I started the donations. Have a great night. Thank you. Have a great night also, Gregory Dean. Thank you. If you want to join the course, here's the deal. Are you the owner or promoting it? No, I'm the owner. In the course, you're gonna be listening to me talking. All the videos in here, every single one of these is narrated by me. I structured all these. I built this. This is 100%. Not only is 100% of this in-house, 100% of this is me. I planned and built all these videos, and I'll be the one doing all of that when we restructure the videos as well here in about a month. If this makes you feel any better, Nicholas, I'll tell you two things. One thing is that you can join the Discord server with the link in the description down below. There are a lot of people that have gone through the course, and they're going to tell you what they think of the course. I'll tell you right now what they're going to say. They're going to say that they very much enjoy it, and the reason I'm saying that is because that's what they all tell me. So go ahead and talk to them if you're on the fence. And also what you can keep in mind is that there is a 14-day refund policy to the course. Now, if you go through the course and you don't enjoy it, and if you join the course and within the first 14 days, if you don't like what you have what's been offered, if you don't enjoy it and you've gone through less than 30% of the course price, shoot me an email. I'll send you all your money back, no questions asked. So that's really your safety net. If you don't enjoy the course, if you don't think it's a good investment, I'll give you your money back, man. And sometimes, guys, I mean, for a long time, I touted the fact that no one had ever refunded the course. And until we had like 600 people go through the course, no one did. Recently, we've had a few people refund the course because they simply didn't have time for it. But I want to tell you something. We've had nearly 800 people go through the course. We're 26 people away from that. We've had people refund the course, 3, 4 people. I don't remember how many. But every single one of them, I asked them, no questions asked. I mean, I wasn't going to try and stop them from getting the refund, but I was curious. I was kind of polling them. Why did you want the refund? And every single one of them told me, Jeb, it's not because the course is bad. In fact, it looks like a very well-made course. They all told me that. They all said that. They went out of their way to say that. I didn't ask them to say that. But you know what they also told me is they told me the reason that they're refunding the course is not because they didn't like the product. It's because they didn't have the time and they didn't want to devote that much time to it. Let me know when you want me to send me the best coffee you'll have ever. I just got to that part in the video. You're at 2x right now. Man, go ahead and send me that. I'm really excited. I love coffee so much. We did have a subscriber a couple minutes ago that I need to give a shout out to. Vishnamurthy. I think I got that right. Has subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the channel, my friend. I hope I didn't butcher that. Oh, man. Oh, guys, but if you are interested in this in C22A, my friend, you can check the link in the description down below and read up more on it. And also, make sure you use that coupon code for $40 off at checkout. That would be August 2019. That is linked in the description of this video and in the description of the video that went live today on the YouTube channel. But, guys, I think that is going to have to do it for today's live stream. I'm sorry I'm cutting it a little bit shorter than we normally do. I start a little bit late, and I have to get to sleep. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Gregory Dean said you can watch it over several days. You do not have to watch it all at one time. Do it at your leisure. Exactly, guys. That's what's so great about the classes here. We did have a new subscriber also. Sontech has subscribed to the channel. I got it. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up for the live stream. I'm really glad that you all tuned in and joined us tonight. Hopefully we'll have a longer one tomorrow. I'm sorry we had to cut it so short. We didn't get to a whole lot. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to do it for today's video. Guys, I do want to thank each and every single one of you for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Peace.